Ever thought about a world where your little pooch could talk about their feelings in a language you get? Oh, but so much is lost in translation from dogs to humans, where doggy dialogue is more barks and tail wags than articulate words. And as much as we want our dogs to live their best lives, sometimes even the best of our intentions can wreak havoc for your pup. Picture this. You think you're being all nice by giving your dog a friendly head pat. Turns out the canine head isn't exactly the prime spot for doggo loving. Studies show many dogs actually find it downright unsettling and offensive. No wonder they turn on defensive mode when a random stranger they don't know goes straight for the head. Now hold the leash. Let's talk doggy etiquette, because trust me, there are a few things that can turn your pup from tail wagging bliss to total confusion and chaos. First off, pulling on your dog's tail, that's just a big no-no. What about waking them up during a deep sleep? That's like you waking up to an unexpected air horn. So how about letting your kids riding on your big lab? Dogs may be awesome, but they're not horses. It's like expecting your old sedan to morph into a fancy convertible. So yeah, you might want to keep the fun rides for the ponies. What about teasing them with treats? Is that okay? Seriously, that's like promising someone a pizza and then whisking it away. Not fun, right? Same goes for moving their dish mid-meal. Let them enjoy their meal in peace. Now when it comes to pretend ball toss game, dogs aren't fans of mind games. So if you're gonna throw the ball, make sure there's a ball to fetch. Well, we've all been there, your furry sidekick all pumped up, ready to shower you a lap dance and sloppy kisses. Now here's the heartbreaking twist. You push them away because you're too busy working. Believe it or not, constantly rejecting or giving your dog the cold shoulder can really tug on their heartstrings. Dogs are emotional beings, and their well-being revolves around the love and support they crave from their humans. Denying them attention might feel like a rejection in the canine world. And let's face it, who wants to be left hanging when all they want to do is spread some love? So in this grand canine drama, be the star who always welcomes those furry snuggles and wet kisses. Now imagine living with the name you hate. Probably not the best start to life. Well, dogs are the same. Calling them something they're not thrilled about can cause stress signals all over their body. You angrily holler your pup's name, and they come bounding over with excitement. Why? Because they're expecting the royal treatment. Maybe some pats, maybe a nice snack. But here's the lowdown on your doggy diction. Don't use commands as a punish button, because your little pooch might get it all mixed up in the head and end up associating your voice with negative things. Now before we pop another one, if you're enjoying this video, hit subscribe for more fun videos. Now just like us humans, a trip to the loo every 6 to 10 hours, your dog needs the same. If your dog is not pooping right even after months of rigorous potty training, it could be a red flag, a distress signal, a sign of physical pain or discomfort. Now, yelling at your dog won't magically turn your dog into a gentleman. In fact, it's more likely to make them scared or sad. And who wants that? Instead, let's skip the scolding and understand the fact that accidents happen. They could be your pup's way of saying, hey, I needed to go. So take a breath, assess their diet and meal routines, and maybe consider adding a few extra potty breaks. Remember, training your dog with patience is key. No matter how busy life gets, it's important to set aside some one-on-one time with your dog and make room for things that your dog loves to do. Whether it's a quick 10-minute fetch session, a leisurely stroll in the park, or just some cozy cuddle time on the couch, your dog's happiness is tied to the attention that they get from their beloved humans. Think about it as a doggy joy equation. Time and effort from you equals a wagging tail, a happy wolf, and that unmistakable look of joy in their big puppy eyes. So in the grand scheme of things, a few moments of your undivided attention can make all the difference in keeping those puppy spirits high. Not being consistent with the rules, we're probably all guilty of this. Whether you've got one golden rule or a whole bunch of them, the magic lies in sticking to your guns. If the couch is a no-fly zone for your pup, resist the temptation to let them snuggle on just cause you're a little under the weather. And on that exact same logic, never dole out a surprise punishment the next day when they try to hop up for a nap. It's all about playing by the rules. The same goes for leash pulling, begging, and the classic jumping up maneuver. If these are on your no-no list, make sure they stay there. No exceptions. So, if you want a well-behaved and happy pup, let's keep those rules intact. Now for your furry ones, being separated from their human is like a blow to the heart. Dogs thrive on the love they share with their humans, and you're pretty much the center of their world. So it's important you recognize that some dogs can wrongly end up being tagged as bad dogs due to a lack of proper training. The worst you can do is force your dog into isolation mode in a kennel, or even worse, leave them abandoned for days. Providing the right training and guidance helps your dog learn what's expected of them. It's all about knowing how to communicate with them more effectively. So let's spread the word. Training isn't just about commands. It's about building a bond, fostering love, trust, and understanding, and ensuring that they feel like valued members of your human clan. Remember, you are your dog's anchor, and a little love and training will go a long way. Now, decoding the language of dogs when it comes to pain is crucial. Since our furry friends can't express themselves in words, it's kinda on you to pick up on changes in their body or behavior. You know, like if your dog is blinking too hard, it might be a sign that they've got some irritants in the eye. If your dog is licking away at a specific area due to an injury, it might be the result of an infected wound. Knowing how to crack these subtle signs is pretty much the long and short of doggy healthcare. It's all about observing and empathizing with your dog. On the flip side, punishing a dog by hitting them, throwing things away as well, won't work. In fact, it might actually be counterproductive since it can damage the bond between you and your furry friend. Looking at the evolution of canine psychology, it's pretty clear that positive reinforcement, using a compassionate approach, works much better if you want to foster a happy and healthy relationship with your dog. Now, just like some of us humans are afraid of heights, dogs have their own set of quirky fears. Thunder in the sky, skateboards, loud fireworks, vacuum cleaners. It's a pretty odd mix. Now, if your pup goes face to face with something they dread, forcing them into that situation is a no-go. Imagine being scared of snakes and your friend dragging you right into the heart of a snake safari. Not fun, right? Same goes for our furry friends. If it's something unavoidable like thunder, your best bet is to just be there for your dog, offering comfort and reassurance, letting them know that you've got their back. On the other hand, mocking or belittling them for having these strange fears can make their anxiety even worse. Instead, always be the nice guy who listens to their fears and provides a safe space. So yeah, the next time your pup cowers at the sound of fireworks or eyes the vacuum cleaner like it's a robot monster, lend a friendly hand and let them know it's okay. Facing one's fears and demons is tough for everyone, even our furry pals. If you too have any fun stories about your little pup feeling batshit scared of things around them, make sure to let us know in the comments below.